question, like how can we leverage the power of Web3 to remove the gender gap, promote gender equality, and empower women in the Web3 industry and the other sector as well? Yes, Stephanie, you can go first. Yes.
Well, for me, often it comes down to a theme of access. And I think that when you grow up with a stereotype, as I did, that it's unusual for a woman to have a technical background, that presents both a mental discouragement of hesitation of trying to get into the field. And I think what we need to say is, even though blockchain is highly technical, Web3 blockchain will be fairly unobtrusive someday, I think. And so there's no need to hold back from entering. And I think in terms of markets, I have an economics background. So the issue of pay for me is a issue of how do we reward skills, and how do you make those skills evident so that you get rewards. And I think that Web3 is an opportunity to get in the market. Number one, don't be afraid. You can access it through your internet, and take advantage of these platforms that are not locked up by monopolies. You can just go in there and do something.
Yes, absolutely. Well said. Dante, what's your thought on this?
I think promoting decentralized decision-making process could be a big plus, because, again, as we spoke, there are a lot of gender bias towards different groups, towards minorities. For example, at Switch Web3, we are bringing community voting to future new talents, right? And why I'm saying this, I speak with a lot of female engineers, and I heard this myth story. When they submit their code on GitHub, if the other coders, male coders, know that they're female, unfortunately the rejection rates skyrockets, right? But if they stay anonymous, their acceptance rates dramatically increase. This is a clear indication that, you know, we need to pay attention to making things a little bit anonymous to create more inclusive, diverse community. So for that, I think decentralized structures play a vital role.
Absolutely, it plays a very vital role. And Roxana, what's
I really agree with what Stephanie and Dante said, and to add to that, I would refer to my experience as a speaker and attendee at some industry events such as NFT NYC and NFT London. And from attending and speaking to networking and community events, it all made me realize that the Web3 space has the potential and is a very inclusive and unbiased, undiscriminating space. As Stephanie said, you have access. You have access because now the focus is on decentralization. It gives back the power to the user, and people who are passionate about learning and about technology and who have growth mindsets, they can just meet up and exchange ideas and instantly empathize with each other. So in my opinion, Web3 is about community, and if you just take a second and connect with a woman you admire, and then with another one, you can form groups of women in Web3 sharing the same mission, vision, and values, and step by step we can help grow the women in Web3 space.
Yes, the community has to grow. I think to remove the gender gap and promote gender equity, we need to ensure that women are represented and empowered in the development and deployment of Web3 technologies. And I completely agree with Roxana that this can be done by providing training, education, creating communities, and more opportunities for the women to get involved in Web3 projects and promoting female leaders in the industry.